And one another thing which I didn't like, actually it's not me who didn't like, it's my pillion who didn't like. What's up YouTube? It's a fine Monday morning and I'm here in Bandipur forest. So we have taken up a stay here in the Bandipur forest and this is the scene out there. So I just thought that I'll do a video on things which I like and dislike on this Dominar. Basically I have this motorcycle for around 10 days and I've been touring on this motorcycle for the second day. So let's get this video started. So this video is going to be the things which I hated or disliked on this motorcycle from a tourer point of view, from a city user point of view. So the first thing which I didn't like about this motorcycle is the wind blast that you get. So as you can see, this is clearly a touring motorcycle, a touring product from Bajaj, and what it misses badly is a better windshield. So at a speed of around 90 you could sit like that, but after that going again to 110 or 120 you need to take up the wind towards your chest. So I mean, if Bajaj would have provided a better windscreen as an option, it would have been wonderful, because this windscreen actually does a decent, not even I can say a decent job, it's just an okay kind of job. So the second thing which I didn't like about this motorcycle is the vibration. So to be specific, the vibration actually starts from an RPM of 5k, which is pretty low. It's a mid-range of a motorcycle, and this vibration is felt from around 80 km/h in the 6th gear, and it starts keep buzzing like that. It's not as bad as you think, but yes, but it's slightly bad, because you actually sit on this motorcycle, tour for a long time, say, and whenever you're touring, actually what I do is that I keep on thinking stuff. And when you're touring and you're on a highway, you don't have nothing to do much on the motorcycle, you actually think about certain stuff. You'll just plan your mutual funds, or you'll think about your work, you'll think about your ex-girlfriend, you'll think about how irritating she was, and at that moment you'll get to know that there are some vibrations and it is irritating you. Actually what you could do is that whenever you're going on this motorcycle and you could touch on this lever itself, either the clutch or the brake lever, and you could feel that kind of a vibration. And I feel that being a tourer motorcycle, at least the vibration shouldn't have happened till a speed of 120. So I was a bit disappointed, but what makes it me to tell the but always is because the value for money. Because for around 1.8 lakhs, who will give a 400cc power cruiser motorcycle to you? That's something wonderful, okay? That's one reason people will neglect all these kind of dislikes or limitations of this motorcycle and still go and buy this motorcycle. Now the third thing which I didn't like about this motorcycle is the 13-liter tank. Actually this motorcycle looks huge, but it has a small tank. I mean, what's the point, man? You have a 13-liter tank and the usable fuel is around 10 liters. I just tested it yesterday, because when meter started blinking, it actually started showing low fuel, and I went to the petrol bunk and I was able to fill up 10 liters. That means I will be able to use 10 liters of fuel out of the 13 liters. Imagine you ride a tourer motorcycle and you get a mileage of around 30 to 35. That's around a tank range of 300 to 350 kilometers. That's not something impressive. When you're taking this kind of a motorcycle, at least you should have at least 15 liters of usable tank range. I felt Bajaj could very well increase the tank range, which make this motorcycle really stand out in the crowd. Now the fourth thing which I don't like about this motorcycle are the mirrors. So if you see these mirrors, actually it looks good. I'll show you something. These mirrors are actually, the levers are just short. So for a person like me, who is not a well-built guy, my shoulder is seen till here. That means half of the mirror is gone. If this stock has been a little bit more, it would have been wonderful using this motorcycle as a tourer. And one another thing which I didn't like, actually it's not me who didn't like, it's my pillion who didn't like. I will show you something. So this is the rider's foot peg. I just did some off-road, that's the reason why it's so dusty, sorry for that. There is a rubber cap over here in the foot peg, but on the pillion you have completely metal. So the problem is the bike actually vibrates a bit. So when you're cruising, it vibrates. So what it makes the pillion feel the vibration is mainly because of this metallic part, If it would have been fixed with just a piece of rubber on it, then probably it would have been wonderful, because you could right away cut all the vibration which comes to your foot. Even with my riding boot, I was feeling some kind of a slight buzz on towards my leg, but I feel that it has been managed well just because of the rubber piece that's over here. So that's another thing which I didn't like. And the last thing which I didn't like about this motorcycle is the speedo. You see this, it has some amount of fog over there. Actually the speedo is on, but you are not able to see it properly. I'm just gonna wipe it off everything. So this is the problem. On a bright sunny day, you won't be able to see stuff. See, when I put some amount of shadow to it, you will be able to see. So when it's too bright, you won't be able to see much things. And another thing is that the speedo doesn't have any gear shift indicator, a heat sensor, which I found it to be very difficult. It's a good feature whether your bike is getting heated up too much or not. So that feature is not there, and it has 2 trip meters. I'm thankful for that. But altogether, the speedometer is something budget that it could buy. So that's it with this video. This is not a hate video. I just love this motorcycle. See you in a video where I talk about the things which I liked on this motorcycle. And if you want to see what all things which happened during our tour, just see the touring video. There are many interesting things happened. So see you in the next video. Goodbye.